We are underway. Basham goes out to the right for Baldock. Sharp's there. Some space on the right. Chips the ball into the area. But Bernie with the header. Tipped over by Krul. Patient stuff by the Blades, who have their first corner of the afternoon. Short corner. Norwood whips it into the middle. Norwich in the chain strip of charcoal black. Here's Stevens with the ball across the middle. Off second Blades corner. Whipped towards the back post. O'Connell has gone down. Corner far side. Low into the air, it's over Basham's head. It's going to be headed out. Shot coming in from distance here, takes a deflection. Here comes the corner from the left-hand side, deep into the area. Pukki's got the header down the middle, it's only partially cleared. And Pukki has rattled the ball against the post from about 5 or 6 yards out. Egan didn't complete the clearance, and that was nearly a nightmare moment for the Blades. Passes to the left for Stevens and makes his way into the penalty area. O'Connell goes on the overlap. Stevens into O'Connell to the byline. Short ball into the area. Ricochets off a couple of Norwich players. Lastly off McLean. Corner near side from Norwood towards the back post. Tete's there with a header away. Buendia will come out. Baldock down into the challenge. Stevens into Fleck. Fleck with the ball down the left. Stevens on his chest. Looks to turn. Norwood towards the back stick. It's going to be kept in play and dropped down. O'Connell's there, going to come out towards Egan, who turns, strikes and goes. O'Connell! It's deflected off the line, it will roll out near side. Great defensive work at the back there by McLean, and the Blades have another corner. Another corner near side, everybody back defending for Norwich. Norwood towards the back post, Basham's gone up there. It's going to be hacked up into the air by Ben Godfrey. Far side, it's Fleck to deliver it, floated in. O'Connell's there, Krul gets a fist away. Basham being tackled over there by Lewis. Fleck appeals for hands from the travelling Canaries fans. Back to Basham, deep ball into the area. Egan and O'Connell are both there. O'Connell goes to ground, he's shoved there by Hanley, who's had a little bit of a kick backwards at him. Stevens with the ball down the left. Sharp, good control. Coming across there is Hanley, the skipper, gets the interception. Corner from Norwood. Backstick again, header away by Tete. Well kept in far side by Baldock. Lundstrom into Norwood, back out to the far side. The Blades have re-established themselves. Lundstrom into the area, brilliant cross! Billy Sharp, bullet header! You just do not leave that man unmarked in the box! Wonderful stuff from the skipper. It's 3 goals in 4 for him. He scored in the week. He scored again today. And with 9 minutes to go in the opening half, Sheffield United have the lead. The Blades 1, Norwich City 0. Free kick to the Blades then. 40 yards out. Fleck and Norwood take it short down the left-hand side for Sharp. Sharp crosses into the area, headed away by Hanley. Fleck will go and retrieve it for the Blades. 7 minutes plus stoppages to go in the first half at Bramall Lane. Fleck away from Pukki. Norwood, first time, crisp pass down there for Sharp. Free in the area is John Lundstrom. Lundstrom to the byline, tries to pull it back. It's blocked in the middle from McLean, and it's behind for corner number 9. Norwood, 1-2 from the corner with Fleck. Back to Stevens, back out to Fleck on the left-hand side, who's taken it beyond Cantwell. Fleck, delicious ball towards the back post, header away to Lundstrom, who strikes one, just a yard wide. Brilliant hit from John Lundstrom, hands behind his head, and the Blades are flying at the moment. Whips the ball across the 6-yard box. Sharp is there again, Hanley's there to clear on the edge. Down the left, great control by Sharp, who wins the seconds through strength, plays it down the left-hand side. Brenda Stevens to the byline. Stevens drills it across, comes off a Norwich shirt, comes out to Sharp. Sharp towards the back post, back out to Lundstrom, who shouts for it into the middle. McBurney tries to get the ball overhead. It just wouldn't settle for a Blades player. It's another good opportunity that puts Norwich under all kinds of pressure, but Tim Krul claims it in the end. Headed out to the edge of the area. Lundstrom trying to get it down. Comes back to Norwood. Norwood into the box for Billy Sharp. Sharp with a touch up. Lundstrom strikes towards goal. 16 yards out. Couldn't quite find the corners. And Tim Krul claims the ball. And there's the half-time whistle blown by Simon Hooper. Underway here just in the second half. Lots of space far side here for Aarons, who will cross into the area. O'Connell with a pass away. Norwich tried to build towards the back post, header down and just wide from the sub Dermich. And a little reminder to the Blades here. Down the left, McLean crossing for the left-hand side, nearly runs in the middle for Duda. The ball will be cleared away here. Here comes a corner from the Slovakian Hertha Berlin loanee into the edge of the area. Excellent header by Stevens behind. Duda once again, shallow ball into the area. McBurney's there on the edge of the 6-yard box to get the ball away. The Blades working it from the left-hand side with Stevens in. Thought he got a block. Here's Baldock, well out of position, who plays it down the left-hand side for Fleck. Into the middle for Stevens. Stevens with the deep ball into the area. Krul will come out and claim it. It looked like a head came off McLean there, and it should be a corner to the Blades, and is. John Fleck with the corner near side into the area. McBurney's there, header away. Buendia beat to the ball by John Lundstrom. At Norwood into Basham with a lovely ball over the top. Basham's through, shoots towards goal, just a yard over the top. So frustrated with himself, Sharp and McBurney. Well, they wanted the ball played to them, but it was a lovely bit of skill from Basham and so close to a second. Here's Buendia, sidesteps both Norwood and Lundstrom. Looks to cross, comes off Baldock and gets a corner. Buendia towards the back post, headed towards goal. Dean Henderson saves, it's off the line. Dean Henderson again, David McGoldrick away. If he saved that, that is an absolutely world-class save again from Dean Henderson. It's behind for a corner. It looked to me like it might have been touched over the line, but it's incredible work from Henderson. He somehow scrambled to keep it off the line. From the replay we've just seen above us, it looked like Henderson did superbly to keep it out. Corner towards the near post. Pookie's there. The ball goes out of play before it comes back in. Error from Norwich, and Dean Henderson gets honks. Ball into the area. Basham's there with a little back header. It's going to struck towards goal. Brilliant save by Henderson as Lewis connected with it well. 5.5 to go, and it's Norwich a little in the ascendancy here. Final minute of added time here at the Lane. The Blades leading Norwich by 1-0. Aaron's into the middle, hits off McGoldrick, tries to cross it in once again. Basham's there with a header clear. 30 seconds to go. Buendia will strike from distance, and that is poor decision making from the Argentine. They had the pressure, Norwich City, around the Blades area, and he's just struck it wide, and that really should be that. Back here for Godfrey. Simon Hooper still hasn't blown. Godfrey away, he has now, and Sheffield United beat Norwich City by 1-0. A huge 3 points as the Blades look to push on in their quest for Europe this year. Chris Wilder, right fist in the air, roars towards the south stand. Billy Sharp with the goal in the first half after 36 minutes, heading home unmarked from John Lundstrom's excellent cross from the far side. But Dean Henderson stepping up with a couple of monster saves in that final 15 minutes. It's an 11th victory of the Premier League season. It's a 10th clean sheet for the Blades, who march on here with a solid performance against Norwich City and get the win by 1-0.